During his sporting career, Jim competed in over 60 bodybuilding competitions, winning 16 of them. Even at the age of 83, Jim won the national amateur competition, thanks to which he officially set a world record as the oldest male bodybuilder.
So this is actually going to be a story about an elderly gentleman, right, in his 90s and his journey regarding, bodybuilding. So here we go.
United States recently celebrated his 19th birthday. He is the oldest bodybuilder in the world, listed in the Guinness Book of World Records in 2018. He began his competitive career in 1978, but the road to bodybuilding was not an easy one. As a child, Jim suffered from asthma. He was a skinny, sickly child, and because of his condition, he couldn't run far or play as much as he wanted. He was nicknamed Skinny Bones for this as a child. When Jim was 14 years old, he was walking down the street one day, looking at a magazine stand. What he saw then changed his life path forever. It was a bodybuilding magazine. While kids Jim's age were watching comic books and other things, Jim instantly fell in love with bodybuilding when he saw pictures of muscular bodybuilders. They were so huge, I just couldn't believe it. But at the time, I couldn't imagine how much work it would take to get to those results. But once I started to figure it out, it didn't stop me, Jim recalls. Soon after this discovery, Jim ordered a 25-cent magazine with basic workout tips and began exercising. The young man's first equipment was his father's dumbbells. And then, Arrington did what 99% of men fail to do. He didn't quit working out at the gym after a few days. And he carried the hobby through his life. Thanks to regular exercise, Jim soon became much healthier and improved his physical shape. In just 3 months of training, he grew from 52 kilograms to 57 kilograms. When Jim was 15 years old, he weighed 68 kilograms, 16 kilograms more than at the beginning of.
Bro, like this kg is throwing me off, bro.
Throwing you.
Yeah.
But I mean, so he's just been bodybuilding all his life. If they're talking about when he was 15 and this and that, he's been bodybuilding forever, bro. 25-cent magazines, 25-cent magazines. Crazy.
All right, let's go.
Of his athletic journey. As the year passed, Jim trained harder and harder, outdoing himself every day. What began as a simple hobby of bodybuilding turned into a lifelong commitment to the iron sport. Yet despite his long and hard training, it wasn't until he was 45 years old that he decided to enter the competitive bodybuilding scene for the first time.
Pause. Okay, so is he at Gold's Gym Venice or what?
Huh?
I said, you didn't see that? Like the background?
Nah.
It was obviously a Gold's Gym. I wonder if that was like.
Oh yeah, it is a Gold's Gym.
So I wonder if that was Gold's Gym Venice. Oh.
Venice, California. It is. Yeah, it says it on the wall.
Okay.
This time, he thought he wasn't good enough and didn't have the right genetics and skeletal structure to compete adequately with other bodybuilders. He made his debut at the 1978 Mr. America 40+ contest. Out of all 15 contestants, Jim was declared the winner in his weight class and won the title of Most Muscular, finishing second overall. Jim Arrington has since become a regular competitor in American bodybuilding.
Go back. Bro, look at those traps, bro. Look, okay. I'm going to keep it right here, guys. Look. For anyone that says I'm too old.
He was with a rich piano.
This man is over 90 years old. Well, 90 years old. I was going to say over. But he's 90 years old, bro. Okay.
Still getting it.
90 trips around the sun. What's your excuse, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, it's just kind of hard, and sometimes I'm not motivated.
Yeah, you know, wait until you get my age, son.
Like Oreos are so tasty.
That's what they keep on saying, bro. Like wait until wait until you get my age.
Yeah.
So for those of y'all who don't know, right now I am 37. First, they keep on moving the goalposts, guys. First it was wait until you get a real job. You know, like I don't do this fitness thing right now. It's a side thing, right? Well, obviously, like fitness is a way of life for me, but like just the YouTube thing, like that's what I do on the side, right? I have a full-time job. So first it was, hey, wait until you graduate college and you start working full-time. Okay, well, I look better and I am objectively stronger than I was when I was in my 20s. Okay. Then it was, let me move the goalposts again. Wait until you get into your 30s. I got better when I was in my 30s. Wait until you get into your 40s. I got my IFBB Pro card at 36. I got 4 years left. I promise you, right now I'm so natural. One day, I might decide to go for the Olympia. Then I get on the fucking test. Okay. All right. And then we'll see who's going downhill. Not this guy. Right? So where there's a will, there's a way. But let's continue.
In American bodybuilding competitions. During his sporting career, Jim competed in over 60 bodybuilding competitions, winning 16 of them. Even at the age of 83, Jim won the national amateur competition, thanks to which he officially set a world record as the oldest male bodybuilder, proving that age is just a figure.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you compete, whether it be men's physique or bodybuilding or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the highest, like,
Age bracket?
Yeah.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 55 and up.
55 and up?
Mm-hmm.
So, could you compete in a 55 and up and get an IFBB Pro card? Damn. So, you could be like 60 years old and get your Pro card finally. Like, crazy, bro. Crazy. That's pretty cool.
He showed by his example that sport is not a destroyer of health at all.
Bro, my man is doing reverse hypers at 90?
Yeah.
If you approach it wisely, sport is an opportunity to live your life fully at every stage.
He ain't playing.
Friends, before we continue, we ask you to like and leave a comment under the video.
Yeah, like the video, bro.
Like the video, like our video.
Yeah, our video.
If you're just tuning in, please subscribe. Okay.
This will help promote it, which will become motivation for even more people. But let's go further.
Let's go further.
Now Jim doesn't train as hard
Bro.
Nah, dog.
This dude is crazy.
as he used to, but he still works out at the gym as much as his age and physical condition allow, keeping to a regular schedule. On a good week, Jim trains 4 or even 5 days of an hour and a half. However, if he feels he needs to slow down a bit, he reduces the frequency of his workouts to 2 or 3 times a week.
Okay.
This just goes to show that in any sport, it's important to feel your body and avoid overloading in order to stay healthy. As for the workout itself, Jim usually trains all of his muscles in
Look at Jim. Look at that definition. Bro.
The vascularity.
Okay, so here's
That's healthy.
That's
When
healthy.
he goes to the hospital, they had no problem finding them veins.
So what do you think? Natty or not?
Huh?
Natty or not?
I mean, shit. Honestly, I don't even know.
It doesn't even matter.
I don't even know, because he could be.
It doesn't even matter.
Because,
Look, hey,
but
hey, yo, so if you're over 80, you're on all type of meds anyway.
yeah, you're allowed to, whatever.
You're on all type of meds anyway, so whatever you take, you're still natty.
Yeah, they give you the blood pressure and the dick pills and the stuff for your
Bro,
glaucoma, and
I just found a hat, bro.
they give you a whole box of pills when you're 90. So yeah, dude, you throw some Tren in there, it's the same shit,
bro. Like,
it's all good. You still natty.
I forgot what comedian said it. It was either Cat Williams or Chris Rock, and he said, like, if you're like 80, it doesn't matter how you die. Whatever way you die of natural causes.
Yeah,
yeah, because you're so old.
Yeah,
You know, so the same thing could be said about this gentleman. It's like it doesn't matter what he's on.
he's still natty.
He's still natty.
I could respect it.
He could be pumping the test, the Tren, the Deca. You know, just the regular stuff.
You know, just the basic, just the basic
Just
stuff.
the basics. And he's still gonna be natty.
Yep.
Why? Because he's over 80.
He's over 80, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, like his body probably don't even produce like half the shit that he needs anyway. He still looks jacked.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
One workout. This makes his workouts more effective, both in terms of muscle strength and cardio and endurance.
Bro, look at the biceps.
I know, right?
Ah,
Bro, you can see the striations on the delt, bro.
Bro.
That's crazy.
I want to be like this gentleman at 90.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
At the same time, he regularly changes exercises when he feels his body has adapted to his current workout plan. Jim divides his workouts into 3 parts. For example, on Monday he devotes to legs. On Wednesday, he trains abdominal abs, chest and back. And on Friday, shoulders and arms. Jim does not advise to train constantly on one particular training program, because he understands that the approach depends on the individual characteristics of the body. Of course, my muscles and tendons aren't what they used to be. I have to limit myself a lot in weights. I think I can lift more, but my muscles don't think so. In the last 5 years, I've torn my biceps twice.
What?
The left one quite badly.
Y'all, he tore his biceps twice.
And he's still lifting.
And he's still going.
He don't care about nothing.
Look, allow me to please say that one more time. He tore his biceps twice. What do you say, in the last 2 years? 5 years.
Last 5 years.
In the last 5 years, he tore his biceps twice.
It's pretty fucking insane.
And I have coworkers that say that they can't run because they injured their meniscus during a scuffle. He tore his biceps twice.
I don't even know what a meniscus is, dog. So
Fuck.
it don't hurt if I don't know what it is.
Bro, like, no mames, bro. Like some people are just, like
yo, he just said no mom.
bro, like some people are just built different, bro.
Yeah. Some people are just like, fuck the excuses. Let me get after.
And the right one weaker.
Stay
But that
hard.
doesn't
Stay
stop me
hard.
from working out, even at my advanced age, the man says. Several other 80-year-old athletes go to the gym. Altogether, they belong to the 80-plus bodybuilder group. But Arrington demands the competition organizers to introduce a 90-plus category. That's when he's sure to become Mr. America in his category. By the
well, yeah.
Wait, so he's trying to create his own category so he can win.
Mr. America, baby.
His own category.
He's a winner.
Hey, he's a winner.
way, friends, we would like to recommend you to watch our other videos with amazing people who divide old age. You will find a link to this playlist by clicking on the hint in the upper right corner.
Bro, I'm about to go down this entire fucking playlist, bro.
For motivation.
No, like, okay. I think we watched all we need to watch. Look, okay. So, you know what? Let me go back here. Go back to the camera. Look. What do you think? Do you think that they're able to do the feats that they do because of how hard they train, the consistency, or do you think that genetics plays a factor?
I think it's
Because remember, they called him small bones.
no, I think at that age it's literally just consistency. Because I think that being in the gym for that long, like your body's gonna be used to doing certain movements like exerting yourself, doing exercise, stuff like that. Like some like, for example, like me, I used to be super skinny, bro. Like I was
I've seen the pictures.
I was severely underweight, which was a problem.
So when you went into basic training, what weight did you go into?
I went to basic training at 114 pounds.
Sheesh.
I was 114 pounds as a 17-year-old male.
114?
114. I was literally, and that's because I had already bulked up. Because when I signed the contract to join the Army, I was 104 pounds. So I was barely over 100 pounds, 104 pounds. Literally just bones and skin. My recruiter used to call me Skeletor. So I was literally just bones and skin. But it felt so emasculating because being so light, it felt like anybody could just pick you up and throw you. You know, especially when dudes are like tall, and then on top of that, they're big and tall, right? So it's like, it feels like anybody could just pick you up and chuck you. So, yeah, my problem was that I decided, I was like, I need to get big. Well, like I joined the Army at I went to basic at 114. By the time I got out of basic, I was 127 pounds. I peaked at like 130 in basic.
Okay.
And then when I left basic, I was 127. So I gained weight in basic. I gained like what is that, from 114 to 127? That's like over 10 pounds, right? That's like 15 pounds, right? So, or 13 pounds, right? So I gained weight in basic where everybody else was losing weight in basic.
Okay.
Right? So it was kind of like the one weird kid that gained weight instead of losing weight. And then on top of that, once I got to my first duty station, that's when I was like, okay, I need to gain weight. Like, I need to get big. I need to grow muscle and I need to get bigger.
And that's when you took the weight gainer.
Yeah, so I went to the freaking GNC, had no idea, like, about anything. And the dude sold me a mass gainer when I was looking for protein. And I did only take, like, half the serving that it said on the tub. Because I was like, I'm 5'6". This shit probably written for people that are, like, 6 foot, normal size. That was my thinking anyway. So I only took half of the serving that it told me to take, but it was still so many calories, so many carbs, and I wasn't working all of that off. And so then, like, one day I'm walking past the mirror and I'm like, where are my abs? And ever since then, I gained until, you know, I went on deployment, and then I lost a bunch of weight, you know. But yeah, so that was like kind of where everything went crazy. But no, like I think back to the main question, right? Whether it's genetics or consistency, I think it's really just consistency, bro. Because you could have great genetics, but if you don't put those genetics to use, like, it's not gonna help you any, right? But if you're consistently working out, like, not even just working out, but like doing stuff, right? Like, if you go hiking or if you go like biking or whatever, like, if you keep your body doing stuff, I think you'll just look better as you're older. So I don't think it's just his genetics. I think he was kind of in the same boat. If he was all skinny and stuff, you know, he's just been doing it for so long that, you know, his body maintains a certain level of, you know, muscle or whatever.
You know, and you just hit on something. So there's been research that has shown that if you work out consistently, that's actually the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
Okay, so consistent working out, it has anti-aging properties.
Absolutely. If you look at all the people that are like super fit, a lot of times they don't really look their age.
Especially if they've kept it up throughout their entire life.
Yeah.
So if you have someone that has worked out from youth and they have maintained the same consistency throughout their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, they look substantially younger than those that have lived a sedentary lifestyle from the age of when you graduate high school, 18, and then they decide to actually do something about it when they're in their 50s.
Yep, absolutely.